And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Minnesota Twins and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next. Coming up on the first pitch and on the hill, Kevin Gausman. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Boogie brings a ton of confidence with him to the mound. He's looking for good at-bats and a few runs from his teammates, and he's hoping to take care of the rest to make sure they come away with a win. If he's on in this one, it's going to be a real uphill battle for everyone else.
Okay, all set to go. Now it's the second baseman, Edouard Julien. And that's off the inside edge. And we're underway. Makes the sliding stop. Throw to first, and he'll be safe at first.
Well, I hope that's not a sign of things to come in this one for either side. We want to see a good, clean game in this one. An error on the first play of the game kind of makes you wonder, but it's a great chance for this visiting lineup to strike first.
Here's Royce Lewis. And that's a little high.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
And here it comes. Foul ball there. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Wide throw, and it gets away. Julien ground second on his way to third.
Well, the pressure was on, and he knew he had to have a quick release behind the plate if he was going to have any chance of catching him at second. He's got great speed, and in this case, it resulted in moving up 2 bases. That's what happens when you aren't able to get your feet under you and square up to second properly.
Check swing didn't go, and that's ball 3. And he deals. And that's too high, ball 4. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Here's the veteran outfielder, Byron Buxton. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1 there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering misses, and it's 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Runners at the corners, nobody out. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first. That one is absolutely belted. Kiermaier on a dead sprint, racing back. Hauls it in on the warning track. Here comes the runner from third. And now the runner will score from third on a wild throw.
Man, he hammered that one to center. I thought it was out of here, but Wynn just absolutely killed it.
Now batting Max Kepler.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
That misses. Ball 1. And that's downstairs and outside.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Swing and a pop off in foul ground. And there's 2 away. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
And the righty deals.
One ball, one strike.
Base hit, left center field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Right through there for a strike. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
And that's in there at the knees.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
The pitch. Hard hit, right side. Fires over to Guerrero. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Twins 1 and the Jays nothing. Back here at Rogers Center, and today's starter, Pablo Lopez.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, their fastball will beat them.
Now it's the veteran outfielder, George Springer. The wind of the pitch. That misses, and that's ball 1. The wind to kick the pitch. And another ball. That one ripped right center field. And that gets down into the gap. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Bichette up to the dish. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. That misses the zone. 2-2.
It's a good take.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with 1 away. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Right-hander kick steals. Swinging a foul straight back. One away with a runner at third. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. And they grab the lead. It's 2-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Here's Turner now. And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty. Ground ball left side. Lewis throws to first. Turner is out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Kevin Biggio with a chance to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Swing and a miss.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
2 outs, base is empty. Lopez gets the swing and the miss. That's out number 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Top of the second, and now for the Twins, Matt Wallner.
Matt Wallner.
The pitch. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides, and with the stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And there's a foul ball.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one back. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. Round second, digging for third. The relay, close play, but in there.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Absolutely smoked the baseball. It just jumped off the lumber, and when you're able to find a gap like that, Boog, you're even looking for a triple.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. And that one is inside ball one. The Twins trailing by a run here at the top of the second. That's inside. And now 2-0. Line drive. That's a fair ball inside third. In from third is the tying run. We are tied at 2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Alex Kirilloff. First offering. Runner goes. Cut on and miss. Throw, and they got him.
Not a fast runner on the base path, so this kind of looks like it was a hit-and-run call from the dugout. Got to make contact some way or somehow, because that guy's not going to be able to steal second base and be safe.
There's a strike.
0-2 is the count.
And that skips into there.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Tied up here in the early going. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Hit in the air, center field. Bichette sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Back to the top of the lineup. And next for Minnesota, Edouard Julien. And that's outside. Julien hitting leadoff in today's game. And he was born in Canada. That misses the zone. And that's ball 2. And a pitch. That one missed.
3 balls, no strikes.
And there's the automatic. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
Gausman throws over, and he's back in on a dive. Lewis in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground. Jump throw to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
It's a good hustle. And when you're talking about an emerging leader on a team, those are the things that are going to be necessary for him to do to set that example, you know, game in, game out.
So 2 on with 2 away. So up next for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. 2-2 game. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
What you waiting for? Come and get it.
We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the second baseman, number 36. Lopez back to work. Just missed. And a good eye there.
2-0.
And Pablo Lopez will deliver. That one misses, and it's 3-0.
3-0.
Right through there for a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
And that one fouled off. Got him. One out.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Alejandro.
Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. And that's outside.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, you know, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block.
And he's got it in right field for the third out, so that'll do it. 2 innings in the book, and it's 2-2. On to the third inning, and now the right fielder, Max Kepler.
Max Kepler.
The pitch. That's in there, and that is strike one. Left-hand batter waits. Waves at the defender for the strikeout.
Well, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in, he gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
And here comes Carlos Correa. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that drops in for a strike. One of the things with Correa, the impact he makes, not just on offense, but defense as well. A guy who's won a platinum glove as the best defender in the American League. Probably my favorite note, though, on Carlos Correa. He likes to, before games, go to a regular old batting cage and take BP with his dad. Springer there makes the catch. That takes care of Correa. And a couple of quick outs. Carlos Santana, the next twin up to hit. Grounded out his first time. In there for strike one. Go Chris through the early stages. He hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Here comes the 0-1.
That's out.
It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And a pitch. Wouldn't chase that time. Fly ball down the line. And it's just foul. the plate inside, and it's 3-2. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Wallner at the plate now. That's ball 1. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. And a pitch. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs. And another ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And the right-hander deals. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. Score remains 2-2. Back now in Toronto as we go to the last of the 3rd. Here's Kiermaier now. Lopez back to work. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Got him swinging.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
0-1 now. Swings through that.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. I'm talking about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Got him looking. And there's 2 away.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Now here is Bo Bichette. Flied to right his first time. Pitches in for a strike. 0-1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
2 down, nobody on. Left field, drifts towards it. Brings it in. And that is that. We're through 3 and tied at 2 apiece. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Ryan Jeffers. And the pitch. Right through there for a strike. And that's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Wouldn't chase that time. Two one now. This one in the air, right field. And George makes the grab. And there's 1 down. And next is the designated hitter, Alex Kirilloff. Lied out his first time. close, but called the ball. And it's 1-0. On the ground, right side. Throws to first. 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Edouard Julien, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Nope. Ball 1.
And that one a little below the knees. And the count even 1-1. 2 outs. That's a strike. Going to count 1-2.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
And misses inside.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Got it by him for the K. Down go the Twins in order. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. And we're back. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
The first baseman.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. And he pumps in a strike.
Well, these Jays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Here comes a pitch. And that's in the dirt.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand. No, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Turner at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's way outside. 2-0. One down, base is empty. On the ground to first. He'll do it himself. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting. Third baseman.
Kevin Biggio up to the plate.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And a strike on the outside edge. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, but great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game. Well, I didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
Missed with a changeup, and the count is 1-2. And that one a little bit high.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The 2-2. And they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. And another ball.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Back here at Rogers Center, top five, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Royce Lewis. The right-hander back to work. That catches the corner. Lewis, in his second season, 24 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2017. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Go ahead run on base. Byron Buxton, the next twin up to hit. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. Kicks and deals. Ground ball left side, could be two. Biggio to second. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Max Kepler at the plate. On the corner for a strike, and it's 0-1. Two down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the fifth. This one in the air. Has this one sized up. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Halfway through, and we're tied 2 apiece. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, number 36. The wind and the pitch.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. The 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Grounded out to short in his first trip. That's off the mark, and that's ball one. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. The pitch. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Makes the catch for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, catcher, Alejandro.
And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. First pitch misses. In the air, right field. Should have this one. And that will end the inning. Through 5, all even at 2-2. now in Toronto. Here's Carlos Correa.
The shortstop, Carlos
Correa, the former first overall pick from Puerto Rico back in 2012, and he blossomed into the American League Rookie of the Year in 2015. Gausman back to work.
Nope.
The shortstop takes the ball. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down.
now batting, the first baseman, Carlos.
Next is switch hitting first baseman Carlos Santana. And a foul ball left side. All tied up, and we're the top half of the sixth. One down, base is empty. Line to left, and that's a fair ball.
That was a thing of beauty. It may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
One gone, runner at first. Matt Wallner getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Here's your 1. Line drive. That's a fair ball inside third. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Kevin Gausman makes way, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick. Mitch White will take over here.
Number 45, Mitch White.
Ryan Jeffers will hit next. In the first pitch, misses for ball 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. Runners on the move. And fouled off. The pitch.
Ball back outside.
Santana over at second. Wallner at first. 1 gone. Wouldn't chase that time.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Alex Kirilloff in the on-deck circle for the Twins. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Hauls it in for the out.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now it's the Twins DH, Alex Kirilloff. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Next offered in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 outs, a couple of base runners at first and second.
1 ball.
This
2
one
strikes.
kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. But no advance from the runners. 2 on, 2 outs. That one way inside. Here's the 2-2. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here we go, bottom 6. And now for the Jays, Kevin Kiermaier. The line of the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, these Blue Jays being a little too patient at the plate in this game. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
In the air, left field. Walner settles underneath it. And it's caught for the out.
The right fielder, number 4, George.
Here's George Springer.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Just off the outside edge. 1-0.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
And another ball. Next pitch is downstairs.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
The 3-1. And that one in the air center field. Buxton makes the grab. 2 down.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
Now it's the shortstop, Bo Bichette. In there at the knees for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Yeah, there's the strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 6 full. We are tied 2-2. And we're back. Now it's going to be Edouard Julien.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And here it comes. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard. Now the third baseman, Royce Lewis. That's ripped into the outfield. Didn't quite have enough.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Here's Byron Buxton. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Now this is a rocket to left. Squeezes it.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Now the Minnesota cleanup hitter, Max Kepler.
No, inside.
With the go-ahead run at first, here in the top half of inning number 7.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Next offering is down low.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Just missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
2 outs. 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Hit in the air, left field. Varsho makes the catch. And that is that. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom of the 7th. And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
He's a big, strong guy. Can untie this game with one swing.
The pitch. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Righty delivers. That's hard hit on the line. Diving, it gets down. Could be extra bases. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run and scoring position.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
So now Turner into that right side. Here's a high chopper. Lewis zips it to first, and one away in the bottom of the 7th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Kevin Biggio digs in now. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that one fouled off. And the righty deals. Ground ball right side down the line, and it's foul. Righty to the plate. Just misses there.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, he's just glad that he got hit with an off-speed pitch there instead of a fastball. Man, that would have hurt a lot more if it had velocity. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Number 36 in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
And another ball.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Wouldn't chase that time.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Dalton Varsho on deck for the Blue Jays. Fought off foul. Trying to keep this a 2-2 game here at the bottom of the 7th. In the air, right field. That gets down for a hit. And it gets by him. One runs in. Another comes in to score. 4-2 now. Baldelli out of the dugout now, and he's going to make a change. Pablo Lopez out of the game, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back. New arm out of the bullpen, Caleb Thielbar.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
So up next, Dalton Varsho. Right through there for a strike. And now the lefty. That one off the mark, and it's 1-1. Runner on at third, one gone. In the air, left side. And it stays fair. He's in safely at second as a run scores.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Just a blue hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
We in go mode.
One out, runner at second. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. And strike one to the catcher. Man at second. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jay Jackson warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Okert getting cranked up as well. The pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Varsho, the runner at second with one away.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Kevin Kiermaier.
Pretty amazing going way back. Possibly the best center fielder I've ever seen.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Runner at second, 2 down. Now a screamer into the outfield. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And the inning is over. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Twins 2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Yimi Garcia.
Now pitching for number 93, Yimi Garcia.
Now correct. Correa up to hit, 1 for 3. And he deals. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Jordan Romano, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Swanson warming up as well. Right-handed reliever. The shortstop takes the ball.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. 1 away.
Oh, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Santana in the box now. No balls and a strike. Garcia in his 9th season. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a sinker, a slider, and he works in a changeup. The 0-1. There's a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's the 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Kirk to first, in time for the 2nd out. Good job to clean it up after the drop 3rd strike.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
2 outs, base is empty. And now for the Twins, Matt Wallner. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
At the belt and fires. He swings and fouls one off. Right through there, got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Twins retired in short order. They trail at 5-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jay Jackson.
Trust me when I tell you no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special, I'm an essence, I'm a groove. I'm lessons, I'm written law, thoughts, food. More than when I was.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, George Springer. And a pitch. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. In the air, right side. In position. And there's 1 away.
The batter, number 11.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Bo Bichette. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. The shortstop takes the ball. Activity in the bullpen. Justin Topa warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Kicks and fires. That missed by a lot. Ball 2. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Next offering is in for a strike. Ripped to short. Whips it to first. And Machetta's retired.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's already homered in this game. Just off the inside edge. And the slider just misses. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. And there's a ball. Fastball for a strike.
Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They're still out in front 5-2. Now, and on the mound, the closer, Jordan Romano. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Here's the catcher, Brian Jeffers. The pitch, Romano. Multi-time All-Star. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a 2-seamer. The 0-1. Just missed. The 1-1. And a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. The punch out there. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Kirilov batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch you'll see in this at bat to hit.
That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
The batter.
And next
the
for
second
Minnesota,
baseman,
Edouard Julien. Outside low, and now it's even 1-1. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Kiermaier going back on it. It has the distance, gone. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-4. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
One down. Royce Lewis, the next Twin up to hit. Just missed. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that's in there at the knees. There's a swing and a miss.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And now the center fielder, Byron Buxton. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. A little bit high. Ball 1. And another ball.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
That one misses, and that's ball 3.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that right there could end up being a big walk in this game. He's certainly a threat on the bases, especially with them looking to tie this thing up. Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Tim Mesa comes on now.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Two outs, runner at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Max Kepler. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Left-hand batter waits.
Nope.
That's outside. And that is ball 1. Snap throw to first. Buxton back in there.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
The 1-1. Pounding ball here, rolls foul. The Twins down to their final strike. And a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there, down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Well, now here's Carlos Correa with a chance to hit, trying to deliver as the hero. Ball 1 low. On the ground to third. The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over.
That looked like the pitcher was getting into a little trouble there, but quickly brought out a pitch that isn't what most hitters are looking for with that great velocity, but it was really good movement on the changeup and a nice win today.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.